What a dark and lovely night out there in downtown Dallas. You see that? You see the Reunion Tower's got the Texas Rangers up there. Do you know why that is today, Kendrick? Because the
What's
Texas
that?
Rangers won today. That's why they're repping the Texas Rangers.
Oh, good for them. Call me in June. Actually, call me July. Call me in July.
Why would he call you in July?
I'm just saying, it's cute. It's cute. Rangers won. Cute. Yay. It's May 2nd. Call me in July when the actual games actually mean something.
All games mean something, sir. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean by that.
No. It don't mean nothing now.
Well, I guess today was a makeup for the Rangers because they couldn't get the job done last night when we had everybody playing, so they had to make it about themselves today.
You mean when the Nationals? All they needed was one run to win?
Yeah,
we got this one run. we good at home. You couldn't get one run at home. Well, so much Rangers, but hey, we're back again. We are back again. Well, man, we just did this yesterday.
No, well, that was for the Mavericks. This time it's for a group as whole.
Okay. I thought Mavs were playing again tonight. I bet.
They are playing again. They are playing tomorrow.
Yeah, they're playing. Yeah, I guess they're playing tomorrow. I want to wish also thoughts and prayers to the Milwaukee Bucks. Getting bounced out like the way they did just maybe about an hour ago. Getting bounced out by the Indiana Pacers, moving on to the second round. And it seems like the same thing's going to happen to the Philadelphia 76ers. So, yeah, who would have thought? Knicks and Pacers.
Oh, man, that's going to be a really good series.
Knicks and Pacers.
That's going to be a really good one.
Those two teams ain't played since Reggie Miller was playing, man. They ain't played
we're taking it back old school with that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's going to be a dog fight.
Okay. Yeah. It'll be a dog fight, but I doubt it. I doubt it had the same pizzazz as you might have thought. Maybe it would have been Sixers and Bucks. Everybody thought Sixers and Bucks were gonna be the team challenging Boston for the East crown.
It's not gonna be the Knicks and Boston in the.
No, give me Pacers in that. Even though it's Rick Carlisle, I just like the Pacers pace.
No, I like the
Pacers pace.
I like the way the Knicks play. I really like the way the Knicks play basketball as they're playing right now.
Yeah, nobody listen. Rick Carlisle was another guard. He knows just as much as he knows Luka. It's Jalen Brunson.
That's gonna be a track. That's gonna be a track meet every night in that game.
Yeah. But yeah, man. We got Mavs, we got Cowboys, Stars, Rangers. Caitlin Clark is in Dallas right now, in the Metroplex, getting ready for her first preseason game against the Wings.
I got my Stars follow on tonight. Rocking the
Stars. Stars got a 2-1, a 3-2 lead. Heading back to Las Vegas, trying to finish off that series. Yeah,
comeback
after trailing 0-2.
Yeah, wow. And we're gonna have our buddy Chicken on later to talk about the Stars. So it's getting ready. It's gonna be a fun night tonight. But Kendrick, I guess we've got to start off with man. I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't hit this. If I didn't do this right here.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Kendrick, I don't know if you've been living under a rock or something, but something big happened in here, Dallas, earlier this week.
What? What happened?
Well, it's been a return. It's the return of one Ezekiel Elliott here in Dallas. And let me tell you something, man. The people, they're not too excited about it here in Dallas.
Yeah, I got a little thing.
Especially when they found out he wasn't going to be wearing number 21. He's just going to be number 15, Zeke.
Oh, it's all about the brand. It's all about the brand. But my thought about Ezekiel Elliott coming back here is, is this right here. If you just
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Also, I got this one right here.
Please don't. Please don't. You sound like a kid right now who likes fart jokes and fart noises right now. Well, here's a guy. I'm shocked. He's at home right now. Thought he'd be out with.
That's what I thought so much.
I thought he'd be out where reported Caitlin Clark is having a party at right now. It looks like from the word we got, she's out at Texas Live. Thought he'd be out there partying with her and getting to know her. But maybe he's just being calm before the storm, because he will be at the AAC tomorrow night along with Shams as the Mavs take on the Clippers in Game 6. But joining us live right now is at Tovash10 on Twitter. You want to get over there and follow that account. They talk God, sports, and porn all in that order.
Yeah, this is what Tovash usually doing right here. Yeah.
How we doing, guys?
You up in them streets honking it on, man. What's up, Tovash?
Chilling. Me and Sonny having a good time right here.
Yeah, looks
trying to get away. Look at it.
Sonny's all wound up.
Tovash, the reason why he back at home, because first last night he heard this.
Did you blow on the dog? Is that why she snapped at you?
Yeah. Show like that. Look.
Yeah.
Sonny, you're on TV, cuz.
Shout out to Sonny.
What's up, son?
Sonny making love to her dad. Go. Get out of here. All right, how we doing, y'all?
It's pretty good.
All right, let me clean up.
Trying to make sense of that little scene between you and the dog a few seconds ago, but it's all right.
Here's Luna. Come here, Lou. Look. Never mind. Luna's more athletic and she's kind of crazy. Yeah, she's very athletic.
Hey, Kendrick, my brother had a message for you. He actually had a nickname for you.
Yeah.
He called you Kendrick Doncic. He felt like you were kind of being homerish with Luka earlier.
Oh,
why does he hate Luka so much?
Huh?
Why does your brother Glenn hate Luka so much?
I don't know. He could be a racist, undercover racist.
Yeah, he probably
I got one word for your brother right here. If you don't mind. Just hold on for a moment. Just hold on for a moment. I got one thing for you.
Here you go. You know, when a man got money, he put his dog on camera. Actually,
I got one thing for you.
I'm as broke as everybody else is.
Yeah, that is a lie. That is definitely
listening right now. Is your brother listening right now?
I have been to your house, pal.
Hey, Walt's brother said it again. You know when a man got money when he put his dog on camera. Here's the other one.
One dog, two dogs.
Yeah, here's Luna. Look.
Man, you can look at them dogs and tell Tovash broke.
Hold on here, cuz.
I'm dog like that. I'm dog like that. Spent more time outside there than inside.
What? That's right, Snake.
Do something, boy.
That's right, Snake. Zeke coming home, baby. We like it.
Are we excited that Zeke is coming home?
Yeah. Why wouldn't we be?
Yeah, it's my thoughts about Zeke coming back to Dallas.
Hey, Walt, breaking news to my wife. She just heard the word that Ezekiel Elliott is coming back home to Dallas.
Get the 15 jersey. Do it for the brand.
Breaking news for Tovash's wife. Obviously, she's the one who's been living under a rock and didn't know that Ezekiel Elliott is back with the Dallas
her
Cowboys.
right there.
Yeah, man. We bringing it back.
Yeah. Yeah, guys,
Somebody didn't want me on camera right there, Tovash. You'll be straight.
She got it.
He coming back.
She
Hey,
said
fellas, hide
she
your kids, hide your wife on camera, bro.
yeah, man. She looked like she
Player
food
rule, number
when she
one.
covered her face, man. Like she had some food in her mouth or something, man. You don't do that, man.
Oh no, she online shopping right
Good.
now.
That.
The story of our lives. But back to
Is that why you're broke?
Oh, okay. That's worse.
Is that why you're broke? Because she does all that shopping?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Hey,
according to Tovash, she makes all the money.
According to me, yes, she does.
Live
Are y'all
photo-
watching this
live photo on camera.
this Knicks and Philly game?
Yeah, we actually are.
Yeah.
So at one point of the game, I looked at the scoreboard and it read 33 to 11. So right now it's 41 to 32. I'm watching the Knicks pretty much unfold early in the game because I guess that, the energy is there, which is why I always talk about like bring the energy tomorrow, AAC, because there's going to be games like this where players on the court will need y'all. I mean, I'm sorry. Players on the court will need the fans. Players on the court will need the fans. Yes. So.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was agreeing with you.
So yeah, I mean, AAC. If this place is rocking, I think in Dallas that place should be rocking as well.
Speaking of shopping, I just got notification. My daughter's buying shoes right now.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, wonder where she got. Wonder how that happened.
Like father, like daughter. You buy a lot of stuff also.
I do. You know what, Kim? I realized I'm an impulse buyer. I just buy stuff. You know what? Speaking of buying stuff,
where'd you get it from?
Speaking of buying stuff, Bosh, I'm giving this away tomorrow night. See that right there? I'm giving this away tomorrow night on the show. You see what that is?
Turn it around.
That is a Kyrie Irving jersey. I bought that. Oh. I'm giving this away.
What size is that?
That is XL.
I may need to wear that tomorrow.
It look like it's a Derek Lively jersey with just Kyrie Irving's name on the back of it.
Not Derek Lively jersey. It is Kyrie Irving.
That's the number 2. So that's the jersey that I actually wanted. I don't really want the Kyrie 11. I want the Kyrie number 2 because that's the first jersey. The original.
Okay, if you say so.
That's the original.
If I were you, I would hold on to that.
His favorite number is 11. He just wrote 2 because 11 wasn't an option.
Because Tim Hardaway Jr. was handicapping it.
Also, he detailed that the number 11 is real clutch and crucial to him because of spiritual stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm giving this away. I'm giving this away tomorrow during the Mavs game.
Okay. So,
but before we get to the Mavs game tomorrow, we got to talk about something prominent here in Dallas, and that is the return of one Ezekiel Elliott that shockingly Tovash's wife just found out about.
Yep.
here in Dallas.
They can dust off them Zeke jerseys.
Well, no, you can't do that just yet because he's not going to be wearing that jersey number. He's going to be wearing number 15.
Yeah, we do it for the brand over here. We don't do it for the sales. We do it for the brand.
In case you didn't know, Vash, number 21 is still a collector's item for the pertaining to the Dallas Cowboys and Zeke. It's a collector's item.
Let's see.
So the Zeke jersey, and it's not Gilmore?
No, he's gone. He's gone for greener pastures, meaning Carolina.
Stephon Gilmore?
Stephon Gilmore.
He signed?
He ain't signed. He's about to.
Oh, okay. Snakeup says I'll still be rocking my original Zeke jersey.
Yeah, don't buy me. That's right. Rock that original, man.
I think Zeke had to pay some money to get back the 21 jersey. I don't think he wanted to pay the tab on it.
I'll show y'all mine real quick. Hold on.
Jared don't need no more of y'all money.
He not getting no more of mine. I guarantee you.
As we get a look at Tovash, as the roof of Tovash is Look at Tovash's roof.
Is that a cricket?
No, that's a moth. It's a moth. It's a moth in my house.
Okay.
He got cricket. Woo.
How do you see that damn moth in my house, bro?
Hell, it's as big as the shoot.
That's funny.
As big as all outside, man.
The moth just made my house.
Well, while Tovash gets that, let's hear from Zeke.
Okay, yeah.
Let's hear from Zeke about getting back to Dallas.
How you guys doing? Good. How you doing? Doing good. How's it feel to be back in the mix? Man, it feels good. Feel to be back home with my people. Did you take any go to the batting cage or anything before you came in? Kind of get yourself warmed up for some clips? No, I actually didn't take any swings, so I'm kind of surprised about my performance, but that's actually kind of tiring up there.
You talked about the decision to keep 15 instead of going back to 21, and kind of what was your rationale in that?
I just kind of look at it as a different era. I wore 15 last year. I wanted to go back. As soon as they made the rule that running backs could wear the single digits in the teams, I knew I wanted to switch, so it worked out.
What do you want to prove in this new era?
I'm just the guy unfinished business. Here to chase the ring.
You reportedly had other options in terms of free agency. Why was it important for you to come back to Dallas?
I think it was important to me just to get back here and finish, what I started.
You and Dak obviously best friends. You guys go back a ways. What was the conversation like between you and Dak when the decision was made that you were going to come back?
Obviously, me and Dak are close, so he wants me to come back, but he wasn't too pussy or disrespecting my decision. But I definitely felt the one.
You trained with guys last year, even when you weren't part of the team. How much of that bond goes beyond being part of the Cowboys, just the relationship you guys have?
I mean, when you've been somewhere for so long and built those relationships, those share memories, those shared connections, it's not going to go away at the snap of the fingers. So, I'm glad I'm able to come back.
Being away from Dallas, what perspective did that give you about being a Dallas Cowboy?
I had a really good time in New England. I really, appreciated the organization. It was definitely great playing for Bill. But Dallas is home for me.
Do you expect any major differences from when Kellen Moore was leading the offense versus Mike McCarthy, because this is going to be his second year and your first year with him as the offensive play caller? Do you sense any major differences between the two?
There's some differences, but there's a lot of similarities too, and I'm still kind of figuring all that out.
You showed last season that you have a lot left still. What do you feel like in terms of that regard? What you have to give to this team this year?
I think you guys all know, what I'm going to give when I'm on the field. So, we'll do whatever I need to do, whatever I can do to help this team be successful.
Your teammates always talk about how they love being a teammate with you and just impacting the locker room and everything. Does that help you? You were the dominant guy offensively when you were here before, and it's going to be a different role this time. Does it help you kind of adapt your kind of team approach to things as far as where you are individually in your career?
I think at the end of the day, I'm a football player. I love this game. I think I still am a dominant guy. I got to go out there and prove that. But that's some motivation. But I think we all know, how I feel about competing and leaving all out there for my team.
How do you feel like this running back room can come together and be really productive next season?
I think we got a lot of young guys, a lot of talented guys. A lot of guys with different skill sets, and so I'm looking forward to getting in that room, getting to know those guys, and helping them grow their football knowledge, and kind of share some of my experience with them.
How did it feel just being back at off-season workouts yesterday?
It felt good. It felt good to be out there with the guys and getting to work in.
Well, there's Zeke. He said this. He calls Dallas home, Kendrick.
Yeah, well, sure, man. This is where he got drafted. He spent what 1, 2, 3, but 7 seasons or 6 seasons. 7 seasons going on now 8 seasons. Total up in his 9-year career, 8 of them not gonna be with the Cowboys. So yeah, they should be home. But yeah, man, I'm happy for Zeke. But this is a step backwards. I'm, as much as Walt Chisholm and others may be happy about this. This is a step backwards. This is not what you needed. But
you guys said the Cowboys weren't making any moves and doing anything, and they went out.
I just want to read off your stats from last season.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Did we beat the
He had 184 carries. 642 yards.
Oh.
3 touchdowns. So all the people say he's just going to go in and score. He only scored 3 last season, and his lowest yards per carry, his lowest yards per carry in his career 3.5. Yeah, he was just averaging 3.5. So I went up my threads and everybody just blamed, man, Zeke's back. He's going to get 1,000 yards. Don't look for that. He's not that type of player.
I wouldn't go that far.
Don't look for that. He's going to get you 500 yards this year. Maybe about 4 touchdowns. His yards per carry is going to be the same. He doesn't have breakaway speed. He doesn't even have the power or the burst he used to. He's just basically short yardage back. But the problem is, Tobash, they still need the first and second down back. That's the problem. They don't have the first and second down back. They don't have the guy who's the home run hitter. So the running back, whatever I guess they still got more moves to make as the offseason continues. But right now, this still is an incomplete running back room, in my opinion.
Rico Dowdle is the guy that is forgotten with this organization, especially with the subtraction of one Tony Pollard. And so by drafting the running back like they did, Zeke can help you in a multitude of ways when it comes to in meetings and more meetings, of course, on the practice field. And then, like short yardage situations, he can help you. Goal line situations. Like Henry just said, Cowboy fans, do not hope that Zeke rips off a 65-yard run, because it's not going to happen unless he has, like blockers in the convoy in front of him. But Zeke will help you in the locker room when it comes to just like short yardage stuff and winning plays. Winning plays meaning like 3rd and 1 with 2 minutes left, 4th and 2 with 3 minutes left. Can he get us that first down? When the whole stadium is going Zeke, because they probably will in the first home game, Zeke, and then maybe the Cowboys will probably need the first down. And then here's Dak handing the ball off to Zeke Elliott for a first down or whatever. But other than that, throughout the course of the game, between the 20s, I don't see Zeke being that guy. Unless you use Zeke, on screens, stuff like that. Like the Patriots used him last year. They used him on screens. They used him pretty much in the receiving game. So, yeah, don't look for Zeke being that same running back that he was in 2016, 2018, 2019.
Thank you. Because I'm getting a lot on my social media account talking about, yeah, he's back. Man, he's gonna get 800, 900. I had to kill it. No, he's not that type of running back no more. His body won't be able to handle that kind of responsibility. He's going to be a 10 carry a game. Maybe he'll get two passes. He'll be great on short yardage, great in pass blocking, walk, protecting the passer. If they're in long distance, he's a good pass blocker. Still was even in New England. He'll do those kind of things. But anybody sitting up here and think this is going to be a resurgence back to 2016, slap yourself and wake up because you still asleep in 2016. That's not going to happen. Like I said, Tobias talked about Rico Dowdle, and yeah, but the thing I would say with Rico Dowdle is he ready for that type of commitment because basically he was like Tony Powell. He was a running back who carried the ball sparingly, in little spurts. But did
you mean Tony Pollard?
Tony Pollard.
I think you said Tony Powell.
I was thinking about Dwight Powell.
What the fuck was this, Bruce?
Tony Pollard.
Norman Powell.
Yeah. Tony Pollard, like I said, Rico Dow, can he be the main back, the first and second down back? I don't know. We'll have to wait to be seen. He didn't have those type of carries last season. He just did in spurts. We'll see. But in my opinion, they still, if they're going to if they're going to be the team they want to be, they have to have sort of home run hitter because that's how the offense runs. They have to have the running game has to be great for Dak Prescott to be great.
That's a good point, but I mean, come on, Kendrick. I mean, come on, look at these runs right here. I mean, you don't want to see this right here. Look at this.
You're not. Well, that's great. That's great, but you're not going to see it next season because he's not that type of running back anymore.
Well, hold on a second there, Kendrick, because I don't think that's fair. Because what do we?
He's not that type. He's not that type of run. He's not doing that anymore. I mean,
not even that, Kendrick. What about?
He's not doing that anymore, man. He's not doing that anymore. That's fun, but you actually got to get to the goal line first. And right now, as president, right now it's presently constructed. I don't think this offense is a top 10 offense. I don't think it's an offense going to be able to move the chains. I just don't. I think they took a step back offensively. I think I damn sure know they took a step back defensively. So,
okay, well, where can we not run the ball at the most at it in the red zone, right?
You got to get to the red zone, genius.
We had no problems getting to the red zone. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No. Well, guess what? That was last year. It's gonna be a different year. You're gonna have that offense gonna have problems. Your offensive line right now is gonna consist of what? A rookie left tackle, a unproven center who wasn't a starter, who's basically a backup, and you sitting up here telling me, oh yeah, just keep the wheels running, right?
What about when we need 1 yard? What about when we need 1 yard runs? We couldn't do that either.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. I just did his average 3.5 yards. That's his lowest in his career.
Well, I mean, the Patriots didn't use him like that last year.
Okay, yeah, the Patriots didn't use it like that. Okay, all right.
Can I point to a couple of games?
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we like move on to, from Zeke. So there was a game. I want to say it was in Philadelphia, maybe, where the Cowboys were going for 2. This dude just missed a dunk. Where the Cowboys were going for 2. And
is the Knicks trailing?
Yeah, the Knicks are losing right now. The Knicks are losing right now. I'm about to go in half. So,
now they're not trailing. Oh, yeah, they are.
Tony Pollard. Oh my gosh. Tony Pollard gets a handoff on the left side, and then he gets stonewalled. Yeah, I forget the opponent, but he gets stonewalled. And then now the Cowboys are going, and a whole Cowboy Nation are like, if there was Zeke,
right?
If there was Zeke, I think he scores on that play. And so that kind of stuff, that short yardage stuff that I was alluding to earlier, I think that Zeke, if he stays here, he does that kind of stuff. Now, the pundits may say, well, he costs too much, Tavash. He's more expensive. And again, y'all remember me going, hey man, listen, from every single person in the DFW media, and I will name y'all. There was Jeff Kavanaugh. There was KT. There was Jesse Holly. There were other guys, Ben Rogers. There were dudes from 105.3 The Fan, Sean Sharif, RJ Choppy. There were Gavin Dawson, Brian Broaddus. There were dudes like that all of them was saying the same thing. Don't pay a running back. Don't pay a running back. Don't pay a running back. But when you select a running back as number 4,
you left EA off that list too. Don't forget about
EA and like dudes that work with EA.
You can throw Kendrick on that list too now.
Kendrick.
I fully accept that. You don't pay running backs.
Okay. All right. So when you don't pay running back.
You don't pay running back. You know what happens? There's certain things in the salary cap.
That's fine. But when you don't pay running backs, you know what happens? You mispronounce their names when you talk about them on sports shows. You mispronounce their names when you're the GM of the Dallas Cowboys. The other boy, or as Kendrick would say, Tony Powell. Like people like that.
Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Listen. So like you don't know these dudes. You don't know these players. Yeah. All you know is Donald Trump. Appreciate that part. But like, all you know is they're cheap. They're cheap, and you can afford them. Yeah. Sometimes football don't work like that, bro. Sometimes football tells you, "Hey, man, that dude is better than that dude, but that dude costs too much. Pay him, and let's continue playing football."
Who was the starting running back for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Don't even know. How about Pacheco?
Why do I know? I met him at the Super Bowl.
Who?
Pacheco?
Pacheco. How much he making?
Yeah.
How much he making?
It don't matter though. Pacheco.
It does matter because listen. He's on a rookie deal, and guess what? Okay. When he get off that rookie deal, they're gonna send his ass somewhere and draft somebody else. I didn't say you had to bring Zeke back or you had to or pay. Just draft you another running back. Because you gotta do your finances to other things, like the quarterback, like the receiver, like your pass rusher, like your left tackle. There's so much money that goes around on your team. Running backs get you 1,000 yards, whether in the first round or the 5th. That's just the way it is. Tony Pollard last year, he rushed for 1,000 yards. That's basically what running backs do. You don't see 15. Listen, as great as Derrick Henry, it's great. We love Derrick Henry. As great as Derrick Henry was, he just barely rushed for over 1,000 yards. But people are sitting up acting like, "Oh my God, oh my God."
There's a difference though.
Yeah, but
there's a reason why the Cowboys didn't sign him, and it had nothing to do with that. The fact that he's 30 years old.
Yeah, thank you.
And he's coming off.
And thank you. Yeah. And how old is Zeke? He's 29, right?
Right.
So he's only 1 year younger. And this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying. Well, he's had some things he's dealt with. It don't matter. He done had a lot of injuries. He done dealt with his past over the last 4 or 5 years. But it doesn't. Yes, he has his groins, knees. And it may have been devastating as Derrick Henry, but these injuries pile up. No, okay, whatever. This is what I'm saying right here. I can't stand you, Watches. But this is what I'm saying right here. Listen.
You need to get on board.
No. I'm not getting on board with this. Listen, just get what the Cowboys should have did was just draft them a running back. If you remember, I didn't want Tony Pollard back either. Bet you come off a broken tibia and fibula the year before he did in the playoff against the 49ers. Go draft your running back. No, they wanted to put the salary tag on him, and he really wasn't worth that $10 million. Now they're basically bringing Zeke back, like you said. They got a young running back room, and we're going to see. Will they do something else? Will they sign another veteran? I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, it puts more pressure on Dak to have to do something that we still haven't seen him do consistently throughout his career, and that's basically lead a team without a really great running game. He just hasn't. He hasn't led a team without a great running game. He just hasn't. Just saying, he just hasn't.
I mean, well, this last season, Rico Dowdle and Pollard were, like they weren't bad when it comes to accumulation, when it comes to stats. when it comes to the Cowboys still scoring points because they too had a decent productive season. Let's not act like the Cowboys couldn't.
I mean, they had a decent, but it wasn't elite. I mean, it wasn't like they were tops in top 5 in rushing last year. I mean, it's not like
what was the offense? What was the offense though?
Well, the offense was coming back from the passing game, but like I said, has Dak when has he been great? I mean, when his team's been great, I'll put it like this, Tovash: is Dak good enough to basically take a team on his right arm and just throw it to a championship? Is he that type of quarterback?
Well, the offense says yes. The production says yes. The numbers say yes. We haven't seen it.
The results say what?
The results say no. I mean, yeah, because you still need to hold 22 people. I'm sorry. Without that, you still need 21 people to help you out. So yeah, I mean,
and
production-wise.
How do we switch on Zeke to Dak? Okay, well, let's go ahead with it. But
I'm saying like I'm saying like production-wise.
Yeah,
from the running back all the way out. Like,
but this is the thing. That's great and all, but when your quarterback now is basically taking up half your cap, and he's making $50 million or $40 million, and may possibly make 60 in his next contract. You don't have much to go around, so he's going to have to be. There's going to have to be some cuts somewhere. That's the reason why when you talk about Stephen Jones, when they talk about we're going to have to do it through the draft because we can't really pay anybody. That's why I say let's go draft a running back. Let's go draft what they did right. They went drafting some offensive linemen. They drafted them a tackle. They drafted them a center for the future, and they're going to build that way. They with Dak and Micah, and then you got CD. Don't forget you got Zach Martin coming up. There ain't too much money to be going around, so yeah, this is the situation you in right now. You're in cap hit.
I'll have you know that my guy Jerry can structure this thing out where we can have money every year.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Tovash, would you take this question for me because you're wise on this? Since Walt Chisholm wants to get on that Jerry chain, Tovash school is fool on that crap right there. Go ahead.
Well, for one, Walt, your guy
Kendrick must don't know Mama E. No, he doesn't know Mama E. He wasn't on when we had Mama E on. It was me, Bosh, and EA when we had Mama E on.
I'm pretty sure Mama E. I'm pretty sure Mama E, Z, X, and D is on. Pretty good.
Excuse me, sir. You will not disrespect Mama E on this show. We will not.
That's real cute. But like I said, is that Zeke's mom? Is that Zeke's?
That is Zeke's mom.
Oh yeah. Shout to Zeke's mom. Your son's had it. Son's done. Okay.
Wow.
I mean, listen. Listen. He had a great career, but anybody thinking that this is going to be a resurgence, you fooling yourself. Slap yourself and wake yourself up because that's not going to happen. He's a finished running back. Go ahead, Tobias, and school this fool about. He's going to talk about Jerry Jones restructuring this money that he's going to be doing. School him.
I'm still trying to figure out how Patrick Mahomes can get a $500 million contract and still get players, though, to actually play for the Chiefs. Get a receiver, get corners, get a secondary that's elite. Get a rook. Okay, so they drafted Mr. Rice. He wins a couple of games for y'all. He productive in the playoffs in the Super Bowl.
Then he decided to play
Pacheco,
Furious on the highway. Now he's done.
Yeah, bumper cars. Yeah, Pacheco, good running back. They drafted him. They let go of Mr. Tyreek, and then he goes and has 14 kids. And so, what I'm trying to understand is like 95 gets a deal. But like the defense. That's what I'm talking about, Kendrick. So, like, whenever you go get a team that can move the ball, like the Chiefs, that's called the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys can move the football just like the Chiefs can. But what's different from the Dallas Cowboys from the Chiefs? Go look at the other side of the football. Those dudes get paid. Those dudes have contracts too. Those dudes can step up when it comes to the playoffs. The Chiefs went 11-6, 11-5, 11-7, something like that, and still were productive. They actually went on the road and won games in the playoffs. The battle of attrition. And here we are telling Cowboy fans that, hey, we can host a game. We can host a playoff game and get smashed out of our building and get smoked out of our building. Meanwhile, the Chiefs are going on the road to hostile environments and win games. And we talking about money. We talking about money right now. We talking about salary caps. Stephen Jones saying we're broke. Yeah, we just hosted a playoff game, and we can get shit done. But go look at the Chiefs who just won a championship. They went on the road. They struggled this year, and still got it done with dudes on the defensive side that say, "Hey, I'm willing to step up." Like, bro, right. I'm telling y'all, it's beneath my brain. And my brain is exploding right now.
And they had a what's name hold them hostage.
And guess what? Yeah, you don't have Tobias. You don't have to look that far. Go look at your divisional rivals. How come they find money? They paying their players and going and getting other players also and drafting.
Kendrick, I just told you it's because of how they structure their contracts.
You know what though? Go ahead.
You just answered my question. How they structure?
Yeah, you did.
Why can't this front office do the same thing? Why can't they do the same thing that the Eagles do?
They in a way they did because their biggest cap hit is on Dak's last year.
They're about to re-up for $60 million.
Okay, well, I mean, they made it.
Right,
they made it. Go ahead,
the 60 aside, though. I mean, if I'm Dak and his agent, I'm not taking anything less.
Oh, hell no.
Like,
a billionaire is paying me. A billionaire is paying me. Don't tell me you're broke, Mr. Billionaire. I'm sorry. Dak, take your money. Forget that football team, bro. Take your money, bro.
Thank you. Excuse my French. They like Tobias said. I'll say if you won't. They setting up the time. Well, we got all this. That's bullshit, man. You're the richest franchise in America. You want your top 3 richest franchise in the world, and you sitting up there saying, "Oh well, you know, we got to pay Michael and CD. We just don't have no money to go get no. You full of shit. That's what you are. You full of shit.
That's why Dez Bryant left.
This brand right here pulls in more money than any brand other than Real Madrid in the world.
We cut Dez. DeMarcus Ware, he did leave. We cut Dez.
Well, so yeah, cutting Dez though because Dez wanted to get paid again, and they said no.
Yeah,
they cut Dez because they just thought he was worth the money that they were paying for him. He was still on the contract.
What I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he was still top 5 receiver in the game.
And Tobias, remember this? That season, they thought, we can just throw Zeke, we throw Dak. And we just have a bunch of receivers, no name receivers.
That's when they thought. That's when they threw at Allen Hurns. That's when we
we just have a bunch of no name receivers, and then they had to go. And then they had to give up 2 first-round picks for Amari Cooper.
Yeah,
to come in here.
It's funny because we had a jackass doing a show with us, repeating what Stephen Jones said, talking about, you don't need a number 1 receiver in today's NFL. You just need to run the football.
And so that's the same person.
It's the same person.
You don't even really need an offense. You don't even need an offensive line. You don't even need a running back. You don't even need these guys to help you win. But again, Chiefs just showed y'all that they need that.
It's Tobias. Okay, I'm asking you a quick question. Is Jerry and Steven setting up Dak and Mike McCarthy for a fall? Be the fall guys just off if it don't go right.
You know why, Kendrick? I can't say for you know why?
All in.
He all in full of shit. He ain't all in.
All right. So check this out, and I'll drink to this. But check this out. Please listen to me. They use that Okay, so if you ever work for a company will use your ass if you're on time, if you're good at your job, and if you do actually everything they say, everything they ask. If you're good at your job, a company will use you to be that company man. And with that being said, okay, what's happening is Dak is that guy that shows up to work every single day. Dak is that guy that leads you everything. So what they tell you, they say, hey, Dallas Cowboys, and this CeeDee Lamb is about to be the same victim.
Oh, don't worry. CeeDee Lamb's probably going to be the first one that's going to get paid.
But look, hey, Dallas Cowboys, if you ever want to live like a cowboy and live in cowboy lore, and be a cowboy forever, and then expect the streets of Dallas to pay to basically pay for your meals, pay for every time you go out,
right.
Be on TNT, be on CBS with Jim Nance, be on ESPN with Darren Woodson, get to the Hall of Fame, be like Drew Pearson, be like Des Bryant hosting these little street parties, doing Cowboy games. All these things could be yours if the price is right. I'm sorry to quote the late Bob Barker. But what I'm saying is, like, they want you, if you're a Cowboy and you're watching this thing right now, they want you to basically take zero money, sacrifice your whole well-being. And Tyron Smith was a victim of this. And I'm glad he's gone because for his whole career, Tyron Smith, drafted at age 19, came in here, allowed the Cowboys and Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones to restructure his whole deal, his whole life, his whole thing.
Yeah, talk about you right on that. Really, he was underpaid for at least about close to about $100 million.
His agent let him sign a 10-year contract.
Yeah, 10-year contract, and that, I mean, yeah, Jerry's grinning about that because that's why he kept him that long, because boy, he wasn't paying him nothing if you look at it.
He was Dirk Nowitzki, but without the sport of basketball, because in basketball everything is guaranteed. In football, it's not. But they treated him just like Cuban treated Dirk Nowitzki, but Dirk Nowitzki just happened to stay around for a minute. And so what they did was, hey, Tyron, cut off $10 million. Hey, Tyron, cut off $12 million. We'll pay you $3 this year, and you will still make $9 next year. And then the very next year comes up, they'll say, hey, Tyron, take $6 this year, and then we'll pay you $12. So Tyron kept chasing that carrot when it came to money. But still $3 million, $4 million, $6 million, $8 million here, because he really wasn't playing ball like that because he was injured a lot. So like they were always going after his money, not necessarily Jason Witten's money, not necessarily Tony Romo's money. And I'm just like, I'm looking around like, say, man, how come not Witten?
Woke up the next morning and found out they got paid, Kendrick. Didn't have to hold out or nothing.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. And all of a sudden, then like Walter said, they actually checked their they checked for the direct deposit. Oh, we got money now. Sorry, Tyron. There you can go. So I mean, bro, it's so crazy to me because that's how billionaires actually stay billionaires. They didn't want to pay millionaires. Right. If you're watching this, I'm sorry. If you're watching this show, don't take pay cuts. Even if you're working 9 to 5, do not take pay cuts, bro, because that company does not care about you, bro.
Well, I hate to switch gears real quick, but we got a special guest joining us right now. Real quick, about another sport here in Dallas, guys. It's taking over. It's taking over so bad. I don't know if you can see this right now, but I've got a Dallas Stars polo on to represent Kendrick. I think the Stanley Cup is coming back to Dallas.
Well, we know the first round. The second round's coming to Dallas because I think the Knights are finished.
Well, joining us live right now to talk about these Dallas Stars, a guy who we know very well. You know him as Brian Sweet, but we know him as Chicken Little, and he's joining us right now. Right now, live. Chicken, do we have you?
Sweet sound.
Yep, I'm here.
We got you.
Oh, Chicken!
I love that sound.
I do too, go boss.
There you go. There you go.
Chris, we could bring it to Las Vegas tomorrow.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. As much as Chicken loves that sound, he don't want to hear it to the second round. He don't want to hear it in the game 7.
No, I'm not in game 7. Game 7 is the worst case scenario star.
Next time you want to hear that, it's game 1 in the second round. In the second round of playoffs,
we would be taking on our division rival, the Colorado Avalanche, in the next round.
So the Avalanche have already advanced.
Yep, they've already advanced. They won their series 4-1 over Winnipeg. Colorado's got 2 of the best players in the league right now. And, they mentioned this on the broadcast tonight. They said, if this goes to game 7, Colorado's going to be ready for whoever's coming out of this series. So the first game would probably start Sunday if the Stars win Friday. So basically the Avalanche will be completely rested and the Stars will be trying to rest within a day to make sure they're ready for game 1. But the last thing the Stars need is going to game 7 here because this Vegas Golden Knights team is so talented that, a game 7 would just motivate them over the top to pull off the huge upset. And the last thing, all the Stars need to do is just go in there tomorrow night, play the way they did the last 3 games, and finish them off. Because the last thing you want to do is give them momentum coming back to Dallas this weekend.
Chicken, how good is this Dallas Stars team?
What do you say, Walt?
How good is this Dallas Stars team?
This team is 10 times better than it was last year. I was watching a Stanley Cup playoff preview, and that even some of the NHL ESPN writers were on NHL on ESPN, and they were talking about how the Stars have probably one of the deepest 4 lines in the entire NHL. I mean, you got score spread from the first line to the 4th line, and that's what the Stars were missing last year when they got to the Western Conference Finals. The Golden Knights last year had a 4th line, and the 4th line was, being a physical forechecking line, and then they could also score. What the Stars have this year is they got 4 lines, just like the Golden Knights did last year. And, if, we get some injuries, there's some players down in the American Hockey League that could easily fill in. One of them just got back from Sweden 2 days ago. Our 6'7" defenseman, who I called the bouncer, and he leveled someone tonight in the game 1 of the AHL playoffs with the Milwaukee Admirals. And I mean, he doesn't score, but this guy is a forechecker. I mean, I remember watching the prospect tournament at the beginning of the year. The Detroit Red Wings prospect coach was yelling at the refs to get him off the ice because he was throwing his players into the boards. That's how physical this 19-year-old is. And if, let's say, another defenseman goes down or needs a couple days off, they can easily call him back up from the AHL. He could play a game or 2 and go back down.
So even in I'll say like the playoffs, you can bring guys up and bring them down.
Oh yeah,
unlike baseball, unlike NBA, unlike football.
Oh yeah, they just they called up Maverick Burke for game 3 and 4, and he got sent back down today for the first round. And right now he's got a goal and 2 assists, and they can easily call him back up. And if, like, let's say a defenseman gets injured, they can easily call Leon up from the American Hockey League. There's not a rule that you can't do that. If it's for an injury reason, they can call someone up.
One guy I want to ask you about, and of course, Brian Sweet joins us, hockey guru, my hockey guru.
Definitely keeps me updated during the day.
I always check for this one guy because people call him the captain. It's not Jamie Benn, it's not Sagi, and like everybody seems to be involved in this series against Vegas, but there's one guy, number 16, Mr. Pavelski, who appears to be a little bit slow, to the puck. Not as active against the Golden Knights. Can you explain why Pavelski has not been a factor in this series?
Yeah, I can't really answer that. I mean, I'm just as surprised as you are. I mean, Pavelski was very active during the regular season, always in front of the net. I don't know if it's Vegas clearing him out from his usual spot in front of the net, or if Father Time has caught up with him. I mean, I could say he could probably play one more year and he would call it a career because he's going to be like 41 next year. But I know he was very good in the regular season, but it's surprising how he's just gone missing in this series. And I don't really know what to say. He's making like little mistakes here and there. It's just surprising, and I'm just really surprised he hasn't been much of a difference maker compared to some of the other players.
Now you look at the goalie switch from last night to the first few games against the Stars on what Vegas did. And if you're just now tuning in, Brian Sweet joins us, hockey guru. But what Vegas did, they took out, pretty much a lethal goalie, and then they switched it with last year's Stanley Cup hero, Aiden Hill. And I think that the Stars really couldn't figure out Aiden Hill what he did last year against the Stars. He was pretty spectacular. But the switch from a left-handed goalie to now a right-handed goalie with Aiden Hill. And then last night, the Stars pretty much tallied 3 goals. Do you see that happening again with Aiden Hill tomorrow?
I haven't heard who the goalie will be tomorrow for Vegas. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Logan Thompson again. Someone mentioned the other day that Logan Thompson is the reason why they rested Logan Thompson is because they want him for the next 2 games in case this goes to 7. You could tell in game 4 he was he was tired and he was getting beat up high with the high shots, and it seemed like the Stars really had a good grasp of where to shoot the puck at, and that's how they were able to win 3 straight. They won 2 straight against Thompson. And I guess it was just, they wanted to switch the goalie out because, Hill could have easily won that game last night if the Stars didn't bombard him. When you bombard Hill, he's not a good goalie. And you could see that last night. The Stars were in front of him and attacking him, and that's the reason why they won 3-2.
Hey, Chicken, are the Stars channeling their inner Texas Rangers with this basically going on the road and winning and not doing too good at home?
Good question.
Yeah, I kind of find that ironic that the road team won the first 2 games, and then the Stars won the next 2, and then stole a game at home last night. But I really hope the Stars get off the track of winning on the road, because they need to also win at home. I mean, the fact that we're 1-2 at home in the playoffs, when you have home ice advantage through the Western Conference Finals, is not something you should be excited about right now. I mean, right now, if the Stars actually did good in Game 2, the series would be over. They gave up 2 quick power play goals, and that's the reason why the Golden Knights won Game 2. Now, take away those power play goals, the series would have been over last night, and it would have been Avalanche and Stars starting on Sunday. But depending on what happens tomorrow night, we could be coming back to Dallas for Game 7.
Chicken, if you had to give an MVP award to any player on this team right now, who would you give it to?
Oh, that is tough because there's 3 guys who I could easily give that to. One of them is Jason Robertson. He has been all over the ice. the entire series. Last year, he was completely absent in the playoffs, and a lot of fans were starting to wonder whether giving him that nice 4-year extension was a good idea. And he scored a power play goal last night, and that was the difference. And then he scored a couple other goals earlier on in the series. So he's shown up. Wyatt Johnson, probably one of the best young hockey players under 21 right now. This kid's going to be a rich hockey player by the end of his career. He is probably, a lot of fans across the league thought he's going to be in a sophomore slump this year. Well, when he scores 34 goals and then you have the most goals in this series of, I think there's 2 players on the Golden Knights. That's pretty good for a sophomore year in the NHL. I wouldn't be surprised if the Stars had an extension already for him when they're able to talk with him and extend his contract. And then the last one is Logan Stakehoven. This guy is like a Mako shark. He is small, but he will fight for the puck. He in the first game, he stole a puck off the Vegas Golden Knights captain Mark Stone and turned it into a goal. And then last night, the assist he gave to Evgeny Dodonov, that was just beautiful. He got the guy to bite and then waited to the last second to pass the puck. And Wyatt Johnson and Logan Stakehoven are going to be the next era of the Dallas Stars. I don't know if Tyler Seguin and Jamie Benn will be back once their contracts are up, just because of how much they'll probably ask for at their age. I know, Tobias, you're kind of like looking. I think Ben's going to want.
Well, do we got a Dak Prescott thing I heard where they ask you for too much money? We got to let them walk, chicken. Can't have these guys trying to hold Stars hostage.
I mean, that's what the Stars have a dilemma this offseason. It's like Matt Duchene. He was a guy that they picked up off a waiver wire during free agency last season. This past offseason, and he was the leading scorer for Nashville last year, and then this year he's really helped out Tyler Seguin's find his offensive game. And I know he's still getting paid by the Nashville Predators for some of his contract. It's a buyout penalty. I think he's getting $7 million from Nashville, and I think we're paying him $3 million. So I don't know if he'll sign a 1-year deal or if some other team's going to offer him a long term. But the Stars have so much young talent right now in the AHL that there's like 2 or 3 guys that should be on the team next year. Maverick Burke, who won the AHL MVP award, he's got a goal and 2 assists tonight in the first game against the Admirals. You got Liam Bixel, the 6'7" defenseman. That guy is at least maybe a half season away from joining the team. The reason why is because over in Europe, the rinks are smaller, and he's not used to North American rinks, which are larger, so they might keep him over there half a season. But I wouldn't be shocked if he got called up mid-year this fall. And then you got Mate Blumel, who has been like the surprise player on the Texas Stars this year. He has 32 goals, and he scored a goal tonight as well. I mean, the Stars have all this young talent, and it's just dumbfounding that they have so much talent out of the draft. It's pretty stinking awesome because the future of the team is super bright.
Well, if you like Kendrick, you just get these guys and run them into the ground, and then just draft you some new guys.
Oh, come on, chicken. I'll ask you a quick question. What, the Stars, best team in the Western Conference, what are the weak points of this team that you concern you going forward in these playoffs? You said, well, this may be a concern as we go through this series with the Knights.
I know one, that guy who gave up that goalie last night. What the hell was his problem last night?
That was a one in a million type blunder from Ottinger. I don't think that'll happen again. I think Lindell was behind the net and got out muscled, and Andre wasn't ready for the quick swoop around with the puck. The one thing I'm concerned about is the defenseman standing around in the star zone when the other team is trying to score on Andre. They like to stand in front of him, and it's basically creating a self-screen so Andre can't see where the puck is, and then the puck goes right by him. And in games 1 and 2 against the Golden Knights, you saw a bunch of that, especially Miro Heiskanen, one of the best defensemen on the Stars right now, basically had his butt right in Andre's face, and the puck went between Andre's legs, and he didn't see it. So the defensemen have got to back out in front of the net and allow Andre to see the puck where it is as they're passing it around the star zone. If they can do that, Andre's capable of getting the Stars to the Stanley Cup Finals this year.
So from I'm sorry to cut you off, but so from this year to last year, it's basically two different goalies, because I was very, very critical on Twitter, on Instagram, or whatever about Ottinger, because he really did have there were some tough times with him last season. With this year, stopping pucks is not really a thing. The thing that sometimes worries me is carelessness around the cage. We saw in the other game where I want to say it was either game 3 or game 4, where a puck was ripped right to him. He thought he gloved it, and of course it fell behind him and trickled into the net. Like things like that without a defensive man around you. You gotta tighten that part up.
Yeah,
go ahead.
No, I was saying, yeah, there are some parts of Ottinger's game that aren't sharp this year as they were last year. For those who don't know, Ottinger was basically playing hurt in the playoffs last year, and he had off-season surgery. And at the beginning of the year, you could tell he wasn't his normal self. He should have probably rested maybe a quarter of the season just to make sure he was 100% healthy. About maybe quarter/midway through the year, he re-injured himself, and then he was out for a month, and Scott Wedgwood, our backup goaltender, had to fill in during that time. And, I know Ottinger wanted to not let his team down, but if Ottinger just waited until he's 100% healthy, I think you could have seen a different Jake Ottinger this season than the one we've seen. I think that injury, playing through that injury, really messed with him. And then also, I don't know what it is with his, part of the season, there were some really bad goals he let in like consecutive games. And I mentioned in one of my articles on Blackout Dallas that he needs to go see a sports psychologist, because I don't know what it is with him giving up easy goals, but if he gives up one, sometimes during the game, it just goes downhill with him. And I can't really paint a picture on whether it's a mental issue or a physical issue this year.
What's a successful season for the Stars this playoffs? What do you think successful? If you have the championship or bust, just getting to the finals, Western Conference Finals again?
I would say at least getting the Western Conference Finals. The Western Conference this year, in terms of playoff teams, is probably the best we've seen in the last 5 years. I mean, it's a gauntlet compared to the Eastern Conference.
It's loaded.
Yeah, it's probably the most loaded Western Conference we've had in the last 5 years in terms of all-star talent.
Chicken, we went to the we went to the Stanley Cup in the bubble in 2020. We come back, we get eliminated. It doesn't just feel like that. Like this year is it. If we come back and beat Vegas.
There have been some people saying online, on Twitter and all that, saying, if the Stars can get past the Golden Knights, they could have a good run to the Stanley Cup Finals. But I don't know. I just I'm concerned about the Avalanche. Yeah, the Avalanche. They have two great players, the ones I mentioned.
Chicken, not to cut you off. Let me tell you something that you probably don't know about me. Okay, I told these guys that if the Texas Rangers get past the Baltimore Orioles, there will be nobody standing in our way, and we will win the World Series. So I tell you what I'm about to say right now, Chicken. If we get past the Golden Knights, there ain't nobody standing in our way. We go into the Stanley Cup and we winning this damn thing.
Chicken,
Did you forget about Houston?
Oh, no, I wasn't worried. Oh, Vosh, what did I tell you? I said if we get past the Baltimore was the best team in baseball last year. I said we beat the Orioles.
Houston was better, bro.
Whatever.
Whatever.
And what did we do with Houston? What did we do with Houston?
We went to game 7.
Chicken, he's actually
got him up out of here.
Chicken, he actually 1 for 1. He's the same fool that stepped in and said, "Oh yeah, we don't have to worry about those Green Bay Packers. That thing will be over at halftime." Which he was telling the truth. It was over at halftime. Just the other way around.
Then I got to sit here and watch the Rangers and against the Astros with Dusty Baker and his front running self over there with the Houston Astros. I mean, my God, what a front runner! I've never seen one.
Come on, man. What you help Dusty Baker for, man?
You know that dude's a front runner. Don't do that. You know that dude.
You ain't no Dusty for, man.
Don't look at me like that dude's such a front runner. It makes me sick. I was back there throwing up the whole.
Well, you should know. You should know about front running. You should know about front. You should be best friends with him then.
Exactly. If anybody knows about front running, it's me. And I'm here to tell you right now, the Dallas Stars get past the defending Stanley Cup Golden Knights. We will go back to the Stanley Cup.
It's over. Chicken's over. You going out in the second round. We going out the second round.
Yeah.
We going out the second round.
Chicken, we win. We are winning.
Every time they do say he puts a root on these teams. I don't know what it is. You going out the second round, Chicken.
I put a root on the Texas Rangers, right? How you like your World Series?
No. I will say. Go ahead, Tomas.
Oh no, I mean Vegas is and was a tough draw. I mean, and Brian will tell you, like, if you look at all the other playoff matchups, I mean, I think that, I mean, you're looking right at it. Like, Vegas is pretty much hanging more with any other opponent in the Stanley Cup playoffs right now because, I mean, this team is hard to eliminate. They're difficult. They're physical. They even make the Stars not look like a number one team in the West, and that's what we're up against. We're up against a team like that because, I mean, they're at full strength, and they just went and got a guy that can actually score the puck as well. So, hey, Brian, tell them how tough Vegas is.
Vegas is a really solid team. I mean, they would have been the number one seed again this year if it wasn't for all the injuries to their key players throughout the year. They started out with a couple players out until about the quarterways of the season, and then another injury slew happened, and the Stars really haven't seen the brand new team that the Golden Knights, because you only play 3 games against non-conference opponents. Dallas finished that within by like a week before Christmas. And so basically the Stars haven't seen the Golden Knights in over 3 months. And so they haven't seen the new additions like Thomas Hertl and Noah Hannafin. You know, they got Mark Stone back, which was a question going into the series. So I understood why the Stars, had issues in game 1 because they just weren't used to the new team yet. They saw the team in December. So it's kind of getting used to, the new additions they had, at the trade deadline. And then once, the Stars got going in game 3, it looked like the Stars team that, should be the number 1 team in the Western Conference.
Chicken, I might have to call you out a little bit on something, man. I have yet to see you post a picture of you next to the new Mike Modano statue. What is taking so long?
I haven't been able to get tickets to any of the games because they're all sold out, basically. Okay. I mean, and plus the resale, resale is ridiculous. I mean, for the nosebleed seats, they're like depending on who the matchup was, it was like $100 to $120 for the third level. And then, like, if you look at the platinum level and then the lower level, it was like playoff level. I mean, last year's run to the Western Conference Finals rekindled the fan base in Dallas, and you could see it in, before the season started, they sold out of season tickets in the lower bowl and Platinum Club, which hasn't been done before in years. I mean, basically all they had left were the upper level 300 single tickets left, and those pretty much sold out quickly.
Hey, Chicken, are the real fans up in the 300s with the Stars just like it are with the Mavericks? Those are the real fans up there in the 300s, right?
Oh, it's pretty rowdy up in the 300s.
Oh yeah. You can. Hey, Kendrick, that's where the guys throw hands at up there in that 300 area. For the
not throwing hands in hockey games.
You don't want to be up there.
We're not throwing hands in the crowd at hockey games.
I think I know which one that was, and he was down in the lower level.
No, okay.
Yeah. That one dude, that one idiot. Yeah, that was calling people N-words and everything else like that.
Oh God, don't let him back in the building.
And I'm sorry, like, I mean, if you go to a Stars game, first of all, wear something warm because it's a little chilly in the building. But on top of that, everybody doesn't look like us, Walt, Kendrick. They don't look like us.
What do you mean by that?
Well, they got somebody said they got the big boob women all around the lower bowl.
That's the cocaine and boob job crowd too.
Yeah.
Hey, put it like that. Snow J. Simpson would be a champion in there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. With the
Only
hard
thing I
nipples
think
and
first,
everything.
man, make sure them ribs is right.
They got them breasts right down there in lower bowl, chicken. They got them breasts right in them lower bowl, chicken.
Hey, Chicken, did you see I got my Stars polo on tonight?
I got my sweatshirt on.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
I'm preparing for the funeral tomorrow night.
Chicken, what's the prediction tomorrow? What's the score?
Everybody wear black.
Yeah.
Wear black tomorrow.
They put a picture on Facebook of the team walking to the plane. I think 3 of them had black suits on, and one was carrying his suit. So I think we'll see black entrance tomorrow night. All black suit entrance. But I would have to say I'm going to give it, depending on the goaltender, I would say we'll see a 3-2 win for the Stars, and they close out the series tomorrow night.
Okay.
I think Vegas will give you everything that they got. The rushes will be important. We'll probably need Ottinger to stand on his head. Something that he hasn't done this series just yet. But we probably will have the channel shut Adi. Because, I mean, dude, listen. That team is the only team I'm pretty much afraid of in this playoffs is Vegas because they have the Stanley Cup pedigree. I think that, and Walt said it best, if you get past Vegas, you can't breathe a sigh of relief because now you got to play the team before that won the Stanley Cup. The team before that. So, I mean, like Denver just won that thing 2 years ago. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. If you're going to win the Stanley Cup, you got to beat the 2 teams that won the Stanley Cup in the 2 years previous to you. Yes. But the Stars are ready. The Stars are prime. And there's 3 guys on this team that right now don't have a cup. And they're older. And so I think the young guys pretty much help them out. Just like what the Mavericks did in 2011 when they went and got dudes like Tyson Chandler, dudes like Stojakovic, and dudes like, Jason Kidd, Sean Merritt. I mean, this team kind of reminds me of the 2011 Mavericks when it comes to getting loaded top to bottom, being defensive, and also can score the puck.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, the one cool stat going into this round is the Stars have 8 players with 20-plus goals in the regular season. So they have plenty of offense on this roster.
Chicken, can you tell the people where they can find you at real quick before we let you go?
So my main Twitter page is Brian Sweet Press, and then you can also follow us on Blackout Dallas. That's my Dallas Stars page I write for and run. And then we also have a Facebook page as well for Blackout Dallas as well. If you want to follow that page as well.
Okay. Chicken, real quick before we let you go, who wins tomorrow, Mavs or Clippers?
If the Clippers can't hit a 3-point tomorrow like they did the other night, I got to give it to the Mavericks. I think Luka's going to have another outstanding career night tomorrow night.
70 plus.
All right.
I want to say 70 plus, but I mean, if he's 70 plus, I think the NBA would start drug testing him after the game.
They play the Atlanta Hawks tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, Chicken. Of course, we'll probably have you on next week when we do this again.
Okay. I'll be looking forward to it.
All right, man. You have a good night.
You too.
All right, Chicken.
That was
turkey.
Brian Chicken Sweet right there, updating us with the Stars. Vosh, let's get into the Mavericks, and then we'll come back around to the Cowboys. We'll talk about the Cowboys draft here in a few minutes. But tomorrow night, our Dallas Mavericks are going to be taking on the Clippers in Game 6, where we need to end. And let me tell you something. This series that I'm watching on TV right now between the Philadelphia
it's good.
and Knicks, this is basketball that you've been looking for right here.
It's good.
This is good. This is Vosh. Have you realized this? This is the first time that Steph Curry, LeBron James, and KD are not in the advanced round, not the main focal point of the finals or the playoffs. And look at what we're getting. Look at the kind of basketball that we're getting right now.
Don't worry. Get used to that, because it's going to be a lot of years that ain't going to be the focal point from now on the playoffs.
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean,
these young dudes are hungry, boy. They coming, man.
These dudes are balling, man.
These young dudes are here, and they coming. Man, they ain't going nowhere.
This right here is so entertaining, man. This is a March Madness type vibe right here.
Yeah, man. The atmosphere in that building is electric right there. With I think it's 92-88 Knicks lead timeout for the 76ers. But yeah, the Knicks had a big lead, but the 76ers came storming back, took the lead, been going back and forth. It's a good basketball game.
It's been like that every game this series, though. Every game this series has been like that. Nobody's got blown out or nobody's pulled.
I don't know if you're the Pacers, man, you may be in a good spot, because these teams are beating the hell out of one another. They might not have nothing left, man.
If I'm the Pacers, if I'm the 76ers, I'm worried about playing the Pacers. Do you see how fast the Pacers just run and move around? My God.
Yeah, you can't choose who you want to play. So,
yeah, I mean, they'll try to slow the game down on them.
The Sixers ain't playing the Pacers because the Sixers going to lose tonight. And yes, the league is in good hands, as we say that every single era. We always say that. The league is in good hands. The league is in good hands. Steph is on his way out the door. LeBron on his way out the door. Kevin Durant on his way out the door.
Hold on. According to general manager James Jones, he said he gonna bring the best out of Kevin Durant like no other franchise ever did.
Okay, James Jones. Okay. Look at all these dudes that we kind of sunned as older guys. We sunned these dudes. And so, like, now they're about to be done. Westbrook on his way out the door. Yep. Harden almost on his way out the door. Kawhi almost on his way out the door. Paul George.
Orlando said they got a bag for Paul George. They got a jersey for him over there.
The oldest dude gonna be left in the playoffs is gonna be Kyrie.
And like damn, what's his dude's name? Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Beverly gone.
He's gone.
Yeah.
I mean, Dame almost done, bro. Like, I mean, people like that. We're like, wow. LaMarcus Aldridge already done. People are like, dang, here we are sitting going,
Griffin, done.
Blake, I mean, all these dudes. And so, I mean, time doesn't stop. The world doesn't stop, bro. And now you got Luka, and you got Mr. Edwards. Now Jalen Brunson is here. Halliburton is here. Maxey is here.
You got to think about even the teams. The young teams. You got to think about De'Aaron Fox.
Fox is here.
Yeah, you got even Walt may not have a bad opinion on him, but Zion, if he can get healthy,
Zion is here. Yeah.
John Morant
is he really here though?
John Morant, if he can get his gun control out in order, he's already here.
He's done.
All he has to do is just move to Texas. He'll be all right.
Listen. He's in Memphis, the murder capital of the United States. So
yeah,
just hold the horses on that.
Shout out to First 48.
Yeah, I just think
Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, Wemby.
Oh, Wemby.
My God, I mean, all those youngsters over there in Houston, I can name them all in Houston.
Yeah, the kids in good hands. And so, like, I think that, I mean, Luka has a perfect opportunity to go and cash in maybe twice or even 3 times while he's here, because now he's in season number 5, 6. And so, I mean, in football terms, old.
We forgot about even though he's been in the conference finals a lot, but he's still a young guy. He's only 26. He's only 25, 20. Jason Tatum. I mean, these guys.
Well, to me, Tatum and Brown are still young.
Yeah, they still young. They're only 25, 26.
Yeah, they will dominate the East for a minute. The same can be said about Luka. Yeah, Pablo is just coming on. Yeah,
he's just turned 21.
Like the Wagner brothers.
Screw Mo Wagner, but Franz Wagner, yeah, he can ball.
Oh man, Franz Wagner is a dog, man.
Even Donovan Mitchell.
So, I mean,
even though he's 28, 27.
Okay, yeah, I guess you can throw him.
The league is in good, and the league is in good hands. And so, with all that being said, like, we probably will dismiss those other guys, and we may see Chris Paul or maybe Steph or even maybe Durant pick up another championship, kind of just like how Karl Malone got his. But
it won't be as them as the lead dog no more. It won't be as them the lead dog.
They'll be like injured or pretty much like Ricky Rubio or somebody like that.
You can still throw Devin Booker in there too, though.
Booker's still there. He's still there, but I mean, he's unlikable.
Shout out to Bad Bunny.
And all he has to do is just but
let me tell you something. He ain't the best 2 guard in the league. That's been settled right there. That's been settled. He ain't the best 2 guard in the NBA anymore.
Yeah. I mean,
Ant-Man took that.
And it's coming, man.
Yeah. Devin Booker had that best 2 guard in the NBA for about a couple of years and then that's over with.
So Ant's the best 2 guard in the league?
Yes, he's the best 2 guard in the NBA.
Ant is the best 2 guard in the NBA.
He's I didn't stutter. And it ain't even close.
It's close, Kendrick. It's close.
No, it ain't close.
Who's next?
There's a guy that plays in Dallas that wears number 11. That's a real good 2 guard.
Well, no, he
combo point guard.
Oh wait. Time out. Hold on.
I don't consider him
what?
I don't consider
him 2 guard.
Okay, Kyrie's older though. Kyrie's what 30.
He said
we're talking about the young guys. 31. Like Kyrie's time is kind of past.
Okay, so if Kyrie's the point guard, then Luka's the 2.
They got 2 point guards. I don't consider. Listen, I consider they just got 2 scoring guards. Listen, we talking about like purely position. 6'6". You know the position. You know the body type. 6'6", 200 pounds. You know what I'm talking about. We talking about that Jordan, that Jordan type, that Kobe type.
So Kendrick, apparently I was just told this today. looks like the what's the name? They're gonna kick off tomorrow. The Denver Nuggets and the Minnesota Timberwolves are kicking off tomorrow.
Oh, game 1?
Yeah, game 1 of that is happening tomorrow.
Okay. It is?
Yeah, from my I'm sorry, if it's not tomorrow, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday. I think that's Saturday, bro.
Saturday.
I'm sorry, Saturday. I keep thinking
they already got.
I keep thinking
you got. Listen, you see, you think the Mavericks play tomorrow, but you forget about the Cavaliers and the Magic play in the early game.
It's not that we played that game on Wednesday, so my days are off. So I keep thinking the day is Friday. When
they're not gonna put 3 games now on a Friday.
No, the only teams playing tomorrow is us and the Magic and the Cavaliers. Yeah. So, but on Saturday, the Nuggets and the Timberwolves are gonna go ahead and kick off.
Yeah, I think they play Saturday night. I think
yes, they do.
So that'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. Yeah, man. That somebody got to win. I think that's going 7 right there. In my opinion, I think that's going 7. So
okay. And the Thunder are sitting back waiting on the winner of us right now. As we know, the Celtics and Heat series just finished up, and tonight the Pacers and Bucks series finished up, and right now we are waiting on the Knicks 76ers because
Adrian Griffin somewhere laughing right now. He's somewhere.
Yeah, oh my God.
Somewhere gritted right now.
Yeah, he's got to be. He's got to be.
Man. And they still had to pay that dude because this money's guaranteed, so they still had to pay him. So
I mean, but he's facing elimination right now, though.
Who?
Oh, wait. Adrian Griffin is where?
No, we're talking about. Yeah, he got fired.
Oh, I'm thinking Mosley, right? Orlando.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he's facing. Coach Mo's facing elimination. That's game 6.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
They on the brink. They got to win. Pull that to a game 7.
Which is, I mean, I still think they even the thing up. And look at Brunson, bro. Look at Brunson with these back-to-back threes, dude. Oh my God.
This game is just keeps getting closer and closer. I mean, this series is amazing. This is gonna go down as one of the greatest series.
Well, I mean, Matt. Oh wow. Heat check. Here it comes. Get past half. What is Josh Hart light skinned ass doing?
Yeah, well.
See what happens to the light skins. They just go down and then they just fall down.
Jalen Brunson is hot right now, boy. He is fishing.
But guys, as we look to tomorrow's game, what's your temperature reading on it? As we on the
tomorrow in Dallas supposed to be 70% chance of rain.
No, not the actual temperature, man. I'm talking about temperature. I'm talking the temperature as far as the game, man. As far as the game, what you feeling like, man?
I think that 60% chance of rain outside the building, and 90% chance of rain inside the AAC. And I promise you, I will be there to lose my voice. I will not leave the AAC until my voice is actually gone. Oh. And I think it's gonna be fun, bro.
Well, we won't see him on the post game, man.
Oh yeah, no. I'll be like pantomiming and giving y'all sign language, throwing up gang signs on the post game show. Dubs win, L's losses. You heard me?
Kendrick, I told you, man. This thing's got to get finished tomorrow. We cannot. Last night should have been last time we ever stepped foot in LA for this series.
Okay? Yeah.
Last night was the last time we stepped foot in LA.
I agree. You don't want to be going back to crypto.com in LA for game 7. This is your game 7. You need to finish this thing off. You're going to have the home crowd. The Clippers are looking somewhere to get a tombstone planted, and you already dug the grave. Go ahead and plant and put the tombstone up. Put these boards 6 feet under. But yeah, I expect. Go ahead.
I didn't say anything.
Oh no. I'm sorry. No, I was gonna say. Speaking of that, Kendrick, listen. You could be onto something. Mavs fans, if it's like blatant that the Clippers are losing the game, can we start like the chant RIP, RIP, RIP in the AAC?
Yeah,
like, how
they won't do
awesome
that.
would it be for like Luka or somebody to be like checking out, and then like Tyronn Lue throwing up the white flag, and then everybody's going RIP, RIP, because like Kawhi is pretty much done, Westbrook is pretty much done, Hart is pretty much done, Paul George is pretty much done, bruh. That would be a perfect send off to the Clippers, dude. Like dig their graves and chant RIP. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. I'm just kind of miffed about, about the Clippers and these splits what you get with James Harden. They put up the stat it's the 23rd time he shot under 20% in a playoff game. And I just feel like this for the Mavs. Another good start. You had a more great defense like you had in Game 5. Continue what James Jones, what PJ did with Harden and Paul George. Continue getting them frustrated. And guys, like I said, the others, like I said last night, got to continue to make shots. Maxey, Jones, Junior, get a little something from Green, get a little something from PJ. Your center play needs to be elite. I'm at the point now. I don't think you're gonna. They don't have nobody to stop Zubac. I think the way he's playing, he's the best center in the series. But just as long as he don't have a 2015 game like he had in Game 1, I think he'd be fine. And continue to let Westbrook shoot the ball, because right now he's in a bad way and he's still chunking that bitch up. So continue to let him shoot the ball. And hey, Luka feeling good. Hopefully that was a sign. That game was a sign of things to come. We're having his first Luka game, and the Mavs can do that, man. They can come out of tomorrow night with a big time dub and moving on to OKC.
The game plan, Coach Kidd, if you're watching, thanks for watching first of all. But the game plan tomorrow, Jason Kidd, should be if Westbrook's on the floor, back away, back up. And let him shoot. And it's real simple. Sometimes basketball can be real simple, and I think that if you just back up and let Westbrook shoot the ball, and crowd, don't say shoot it, because there's like 20,000 people saying shoot the ball, shoot the ball, shoot the ball. If y'all don't say shoot it, he probably will shoot the basketball. He's still a smart player, so he'll still try to get Paul George involved and get James Harden involved. But sometimes Westbrook will get out of control and make a careless decision with the basketball. And shooting the basketball will only be beneficial to the Mavericks.
Right. Like also, what Kid was talking about, what people were criticizing for. Listen, if they're gonna have their guys, the others, shooting open threes. Terrence Mann, and I forgot the other kid's name. If they can hit that three, God bless them. Not Norman Powell, the other guy they got started for him.
Amir Coffey. If they got those guys shooting, listen. If you got to double down on Harden and Paul George and leaving open threes for Terrence Mann until they prove they can make them, let them keep shooting them, because right now those two guys on consistent on the 3-point shooting. So if that's what you got to give up, that's what you got to give up. But like I said, I like the defense intensity. Keep up that defense intensity, what you had in Game 5. Like I said, Derrick Jones was a beast on defense. He was all up in Paul George's job. And if they can continue doing that, they can find themselves to a big time victory and moving on to the second round against a tough OKC team. That would be a hell of a series. But I still like the Mavs chances to at least get into the West Finals. Real quick, Walt, Kendrick, update on the other basketball game. I'm just watching the Fighting Villanova Knicks Give it to
Easy Vosh. I won money off that team 2 times.
I'm just sitting there watching him.
I just won 1,000 off the female and men's win this year.
Okay, congrats. But I mean,
I won
Jalen
500 on the
Brunson
men's and 500 on the women's.
Yeah, bro. Dante and Jalen Brunson right now are pretty much killing the Sixers. Under 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Knicks up by 6. And Brunson, Hart, and Dante DiVincenzo are right now crushing all the 76ers fans' dreams.
I'll tell you what.
76ers like they kind of ran out of gas a little bit.
I'll tell you what. This would be a perfect team where Paul George could be at on this team. The 76ers.
Team, the Knicks or the 76ers?
Sixers. This would be a perfect team because they don't have a mid-range guy. They don't. They don't have a guy who can get them like a mid-range with height of big.
They just left OG in and he missed it.
Watch Jalen though. Watch Jalen.
I know.
Yeah, Jalen giving it to him, man. Jalen giving it to him.
My God, Jalen Brunson closed his game out. He's technically closed his game out. All right.
Oh my God.
Real quick, before we get out of here,
Cowboy draft.
Cowboys had a draft.
Did.
And we want to talk about their draft picks here before we get out of here. Kendrick, what assessment would you give the Cowboys for their draft?
I give it overall a grade of a B+.
Oh, even though they didn't take a running back.
Yeah, that's the reason why I give them a B+, not an A, because they didn't
cave the pressure of the.
Well, you know, they were looking at the kid from Texas, but you know that didn't happen. Somebody took him off the board. But yeah, as we look, they got the tackle, even though he played right tackle most of the time, but so did Tyron Smith. His transition was smoothless. Hopefully, Tyler Guyton's transition will be smoother to left tackle. So your left side with Tyler Guyton and Tyler Smith is set for the next 10 years. You get Marshawn Nealon, a defense end. You got to remember that you lost Armstrong and Dante Fowler. They went with Dan Quinn to Washington, so he provides depth. He's got a good bend. He's got a great motor. There the competition one is elite as playing in the SEC, but he's got a good motor. He's relentless to the quarterback, so he will help depth wise. Also, if you're looking at Cooper BB, the offensive lineman at Kansas State, just pretty much depth. You need listen, you can't have enough offensive linemen. As far as I'm concerned, so they got depth there. He's a B+. Great run blocker. So in a team that's trying to find themselves in their running game, he'll help there, especially if they get some injuries doing the offensive line. He can come in, step in, and provide some depth for him. You got Marcus Luafahu, the linebacker. Kind of a tweener. He plays safety. To start his career at Notre Dame, but transition to linebacker. Probably just for depth there. So not too much. I gave a C+ on that grade. Then you had Kalen Carson, the cornerback out of Wake Forest. Like that pick. He was a guy who I think had about 5 picks last season. He's a guy who competes for the football, provides depth at the cornerback position, and probably a special teamer. Then at pick 6, 216, it was another compensatory pick. You got Ryan Flowery, the wide receiver out of Southeast Missouri. Basically a little in and out mixture. Not gonna see much. Listen, probably most of the special teamers. A special team, he can do some things. I mean, I can say he's a little Michael Gallup starter kit. If you want to look at that way. But and then you move down to Nathan Thomas, offensive tackle out of Louisiana Lafayette, just to provide more depth. He's a via trade with the Raiders at pick 233. And then you got Justin Rogers, defensive tackle out of Auburn. John, he was basically a depth guy at Auburn, nothing much there. But he's a big body. He's just hoping he may turn into something 2 or 3 years down to the line. He's basically a practice squad guy. And yeah, man. Also, you had your rookie free agents. You had in Nathaniel Pete did get a running back out of Missouri. You had Braven Spain Ford, tight end out of Minnesota. Jason Johnson, linebacker out of UCF. Brock Morgans, linebacker out of South Dakota. These are rookie free agents right here. Alec Holler, the tight end out of also out of UCF. Brian Bonds, the defensive lineman out of Baylor. Cam Johnson, wide receiver out of Northwestern. Imani Johnson, safety out of Nevada. Julius Woods, a safety out of East Carolina. Denzel Daxon, defensive tackle out of Illinois. Corey Crooms, wide receiver out of Minnesota. And Josh DeBerry, safety out of Texas A&M. And those are your rookie free agents that they signed in basically for special teams practice squad guys. Hopefully you got a couple guys that pan out that may turn into something on for the special teams.
Ooh, OG Anunoby just brought the house down in Philly. My God.
Yeah, he did.
My God, that's how you put that's the exclamation point right there.
How can he look like a mirror image of Colin Sexton to me, bro?
He's just a big,
like Colin Sexton.
He's what Colin Sexton would be if he was actually 6'7".
Bro, they could be brothers, dude. Like, that's crazy to me.
Oh, Philly just hit the threes down to 5.
5-point game, 2 minutes left. Brunson has the ball, of course.
Man, listen, hold on. Don't say that. As crazy as this series gonna happen, 26 seconds ain't even safe.
Joel Embiid has got 5 fouls, though.
Wow. Look at this.
Oh, Joel Embiid just twisted the knee again.
They going nuts in Philly, bro. This is crazy.
Oh, what a shot! It's a 3-point lead. My God.
This is crazy. Hey, Walt, keep it live until this game is over.
Yeah, the way these games are going down to the wire, nothing's nothing's safe.
Josh Hart threw some bullshit up. Got his Embiid comes away with it. 126 left. New York 109, Philly 106 with the ball.
Just like that, the lead just became a 3-point game.
That's what I'm saying.
Harris misses. Oh, and then there is Kelly Oubre. You a bitch, you a bitch, you a bitch. Cleans up the boards. It's a 1-point game.
1-point game with a minute 11 left. This thing is not over.
And Brunson gets. Look at the coaches.
Yeah, they killing themselves.
Look at the girl right there. Like, she's like, I ain't trying to be in the way. She doing this.
Hey, Voss, can you imagine if Julius Randle was playing in this series?
He probably would have broke somebody's neck, dude.
He probably would have shot them out of a game.
Even though Julius Randle, if you're watching, I would still take you, sir, as a Maverick.
Who wouldn't?
And Brunson gets the magical N1. Wow.
Oh, come on, Oubre. You can't make that. Come on, Oubre. You can't make that foul.
What's up, Tommy Poppy?
A guy who got an imaginary ass.
Did you see him do it in the crowd? He's like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do?
What's he supposed to do?
What's he supposed to do? Look at that. What are you supposed to do? Look at him doing the red.
Wow.
Rick Brunson, we love you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks for your son. Hey,
man,
look at the
I remember that
dude in the hat.
I remember that late May That late May.
Good God, he's got 39 and 11, man.
They in San Francisco in the corridor. Mark Cuban said, "I don't see why he want to stay here. We can pay him. We can pay him wherever he wants to pay."
There's no way he can play like this in Dallas. There's no way he can play like
he could though.
Why not? Kyrie playing the same thing. Why not?
Yeah, Kyrie ain't playing this fast. This offense is, I mean, fast.
Let's not act like Jalen Brunson, this uber athlete.
No, it's not. It's not even just that. It's just the fact that he's got another shooter along with him too to run with him.
Well, guess what? That's a front office problem. Maybe they didn't put the pieces around the place.
Man, look. I'm sorry,
we too busy want Reggie Bullock and what's the other dudes be here that we paid?
Number 10.
Dorian Finney-Smith. Yeah, we got them 3-and-D guys who couldn't three. Hey, they couldn't 3 and they couldn't D.
That's goal team.
People like Shams wanted. Oh, let's just go back and get Dorian Finney-Smith.
Oh my God.
So look. So people kill me with this. That dude has a nice beard on the left down there. But people kill me with this. Jalen Brunson. Okay, so Jalen Brunson can't do the same thing Kyrie.
Oh, that's a goal 10.
Yeah, it's a goal 10.
Oh,
that Kyrie can't do. All right, listen. People see like people actually say this, bro. And I will pull your Uno card and I will say this. Draw 4, bitch, because you're wrong. So like Jalen Brunson is in his 5th year in the league, 6th year in the league. Him and Luka came in together.
Same year.
Yeah. Kyrie has had.
Yeah, let's go 10. Let's go 10.
Kyrie has what? Number 13 under his belt? 34, 35 years old. And
32.
Jalen is just coming of age right now. Yes, he has his own team.
Jalen's 28.
But Luka understands what basketball is. Brunson is becoming that leader. You can't tell me, people at home, y'all can't tell me that Brunson doesn't have the same leadership as Flat Earth Kyrie Irving has. And what I'm saying is this: well, Kyrie can do this and Kyrie can do that. Yeah, but Jalen Brunson was becoming that guy while he was here.
Not people. Kyrie is gonna get more. He's gonna get more. I'm not gonna say more respect, but he's gonna get his word is gonna be more gospel than Brunson because he's got a championship.
All right, and then
so that's what I'm saying. So Luka's gonna listen. If Luka is playing basketball, he's gonna listen to Kyrie more. Like he's in awe of Kyrie, and he knows that because Kyrie knows what it takes to win a championship. Than he is.
He's in awe of Kyrie because if Kyrie wasn't, because after the debacle with Jalen Brunson, if they didn't make the trade for Kyrie, Luka wasn't gonna be here. So they had no choice but to make that trade. They had no choice. That's just the fact of the matter. They bungled that thing so badly.
Like you say, I kept saying, he's the role model. Like everybody in the locker room looks up to Kyrie because he's been there. He knows what it takes to win a championship. That's why
he's the vet.
Up here and saying, "Well, I'm Robin and he's Batman." I cannot believe this game is tied. Hey, do you not see Tom?
I told you. I told you this thing. The way this game's going, it's not. Nothing's safe. Nothing's safe in these games. They're not safe.
Bro, listen. I mean, and people like Shams and Mavericks Queen on Twitter and maybe Jeff Skinwade and
what do you got to get?
No, because I mean, they're always the same people. Can we just move along? Can we just move along from the Jalen Brunson narrative? No, because for one, I wouldn't even expose that whole situation with her and the team. But she's very, 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 very into the Mavs. in depth with the Mavs.
Right?
So I'm not going to even, huh?
You talking about Kaomi, Mavs queen?
Yeah. I won't even open that part up, but she's very in depth with the Mavs. And so like people like Cubes and Finley, and I'm pretty sure Nico walked in here and was like, why the fuck did y'all not keep Jalen Brunson? What the hell? And then when he walked in here, I guarantee he was like, well, damn, can we go find somebody else that can basically be the equivalent to Jalen Brunson? And then somebody said, well, yeah, let's do something stupid and go get Kyrie. And then they did. And kudos to Nico for saving this whole thing. I'm not anti-Kyrie at all. I love Duke, and that was a big-time three-pointer by Josh Bleeping Hart. But the Villanova Knicks are about to beat the Sixers in Villanova.
Cold-blooded three.
Good fake. Tee it up, knock it out. Yeah.
That was a good fake, and
yeah, he's at home though.
Yeah, they're at home.
Playing in Philadelphia.
Vosh, you just watch. When you said that, I was getting ready to say this is technically a home game for Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and DiVincenzo because these guys won the championship in Philly. Villanova.
Two of them. Two of them.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Josh Hart just hurt y'all so. Y'all got that. Look at campaign ugly ass over there.
And you know they want.
How you gonna be light skinned and ugly?
But Brooklyn is not
campaign like this.
Looking like Sam Cassell and shit.
That dude got that Gollum look.
Campaign looked like the alien in the movie Signs when he was in the living room.
Now, hold on.
Holding a little kid hostage.
Hold on, man. Listen. There's only one man. There's only one man more ugly than Sam Cassell in the history of basketball.
Campaign.
No. He played for the Phoenix Suns.
I knew it was coming.
Bobo. Bobo. I mean, come on, man.
Hell no.
Bro, that dude's ugly, man. Hold on.
Hell
no. That dude's ugly.
Bro, I guarantee you Bobo gets more work than Campaign does. I guarantee
he may get more work than Campaign. But it ain't about looks. I mean, wait. My God, heaven. That boy like a skinny predator.
All Bobo has to do is just take his shoe off. That's it. He's from the motherland. The motherland. That's all you got to do. Worry about that. Here we are.
His daddy's a legend basketball player?
Legend. So Brunson is that Brunson they got fouled? Yeah. I'm telling you, bro. These Philadelphia, New York Knicks, Villanova.
What's guy just fouled out? Embiid just fouled out.
Team. And you know what's funny? Kudos to Embiid for, like fighting through that little illness, bro, because Bell's palsy ain't nothing to play with. Like he's looking like Big Meech's brother on BMF. But at the same time, I mean, to give you 38, 39 points, 40 points.
Did you just refer to him as Terry?
He's Teeth Leonard. Sorry. Hey, Meech. You looking like dad right now, man. You gotta move.
Dead on arrival.
I'm sorry. I'm teasing right now, bro. I'm sorry.
Shut up, dead on arrival.
Yes, dead on arrival.
The Machizo redhead ass finna make you free throw.
Some people say you can say the same thing about Vivica A. Fox.
They said she like Medea in that one picture.
We all bloated.
They said she like Medea in that picture, Gendry.
Show them dead on rough.
She's like a black crib keeper.
I can't believe they said that Vivica Fox like Medea in that picture, man.
I remember Vivica Fox was fine on Booty Call, man. Well, I mean, I'm like, what the hell happened?
That was 20 surgeries ago, though, sir.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Her face up, bro.
I'm just saying, man. She was fine on Booty Call.
Kudos to 50 Cent for getting out of there, bro. He got her.
Maybe Maybe that's what happened.
Yeah,
he said when I was with Vivica, I thought I was on to something. Then the next week, nah, man, there was nothing. He was out of there.
Man, I never get the episode on Punk. I'll never get the episode on Punk. Well, her real side, her hood side came out in that episode of Punk'd.
I ain't gonna lie though. I mean, I like Vivica, bro. I think she's admirable. She's a fixture in the Black community when it comes to like actresses and just like being around for a long time. Longevity is big time with her. She's a great actress. I think she's Taraji P before Taraji P. And I mean, she just told God she hit her
Taraji
face.
P.
Yeah. And God, like, that's a foul. And God just laughed at her back at her, you know, and said, I hate your acting. And so here we are in commercials with Ice-T.
I'm trying to find that picture.
Hey, kid, did you see Brunson's shoes?
Yeah, man. I see them bright soccer shoes on. You got on.
He back in the
Hey, Vosh, I'm buying the 11s on the 18th when they come out.
Which 11s?
The Space Jam 11s. They the low tops though.
Oh yeah, no, don't buy them.
I'm buying them, man. I can't find the high tops nowhere, man. I can only get the low tops.
Don't buy them, Walk.
They don't look half bad, man.
I mean, only can I say it without being like explicitly wrong?
Go ahead.
After Brunson makes his free throw, 118, 115, 7, 6, 5. All right, so we're at half court right now, 3.7 left. Those, so any Jordan 11 that's a low is considered lesbian 11s. No laughing.
Consider lesbian.
Between the inbound, last chance off the glass. It looks like the Knicks will escape as Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson wave by to the Philly crowd. Get y'all ass out of here. Let's get to the bus.
New York advances.
The light skins win 118, 115.
Boy, I bet you they happy. They won that series.
Yeah, man.
That was a tough series right there.
Yeah, man.
I want that jersey.
Yeah, I think Harrison gone. I think he's gone for the Sixers. I think it'll be the last game.
Tobias?
Yeah, Tobias. I think he'll be gone.
I will take him. I will take him as a Maverick right now.
Kendrick, you know the problem I have this there. I get Joel Embiid came back and fought through everything, but you can't just come out of blue and think you're just gonna win a championship like that. That's not how it works. You can't be gone all that time and then come back and think, oh, I'm just gonna wheel this to a championship.
Right. So, but yeah. The Knicks advanced.
Those are professional athletes over there on the other side of the court.
Yeah, the Knicks advanced. They will face in the semifinals the Indiana Pacers.
Oh man.
Time to be determined.
Man. This is getting ready to be a series right here, Vosh. The Pacers and the Knicks are getting ready to be a series. My God.
Why, right?
And the Knicks,
I mean, the Knicks are back, but it's Rick Carlisle now versus Jalen Brunson. Think about that.
Yeah, we know Jalen Brunson couldn't stand Rick Carlisle either. You know he couldn't stand him either.
I don't know why. Because Rick Carlisle loved the shit out of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, he didn't love him too much. That's when his playing time.
He didn't play him enough, bro.
He didn't play him enough.
Rick Carlisle did not play Jalen Brunson enough.
He's veteran. Hey, Tomas. Hey, Tomas. He was too busy playing J.J. Barrera and David Harris. Jalen Brunson couldn't sniff the court over there.
He bragged about Jalen Brunson's basketball mind. He talks about how
call out for the shit. He talks
after he had already left.
Yeah, he go by actually what he do. He didn't play Jalen Brunson. He too busy playing J.J. Brewer and Devin Harris. Get him, Jalen. Right. Get him, Jalen.
It's gonna be a real big matchup.
Get him, Jalen. Get him,
Jalen versus Brunson, bro.
Back tomorrow.
I'm pro Nick.
Put 50 on the Jimmy Magoo looking ass. Put 50 on every night. Every night. Fire Marshall Bill looking at.
I'm giving this away tomorrow. Tovash wants. He said this is original Kyrie Irving jersey. The original Kyrie Irving jersey.
Crackhead Jim Carrey looking at it.
Tune in on the Mavericks pre-halftime postgame. I'm giving away the original Kyrie Irving jersey when he first got to Dallas. This is a collector's item.
Yeah.
If you don't give it away, I'm wearing it. I'm buying this shit from you.
Yeah,
I'll give you $450 right now for that damn jersey.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, look at
that. Somebody better win this.
You two can transform into a Derek Lively 2 jersey. Just go to a little sports dealership. They'll take the numbers. They take the letters off of it.
This is a collector's item, Kendrick. It's Kyrie's first jersey, number that he wore when he came to Dallas.
Yeah, too bad he didn't keep it.
41-12.
Yeah, we could have had that here in Dallas.
Oh my gosh.
Mark Cuban said, I don't see why he wouldn't want to sign it. We could pay him the most money. Just sit there right on that corridor in San Francisco.
Cuban, you are done, sir.
I wish you were done.
Hurry up and build me a casino with like 7 crap tables and please no antes because I hate paying a toll.
He be the most famous pit boss in America. That's basically what he is.
We ain't done.
All in.
Give me a new shooter. We ain't done yet.
That's another joke right there, boy. What did we do to deserve Jerry Jones and Mark Cuban? What did we do with basketball? What did we do in our sports?
I mean,
my God.
But
don't do that.
They've given this city 4 championships, though.
My God, yeah. When they actually had to, because they wanted to replace that money they were spending when they bought these franchises.
Do that. They got you. They got you championships, and they have Mark Cuban. Hold on. Mark Cuban and Jerry Jones have made the city of Dallas hot.
Yeah. They made it hot. They made a national hot laughing stock on these national sports networks, on these national TV shows. Everybody just joking.
Kendrick, you know understand?
But hey, it's all about the brand, right? It's about the brand, yeah.
Right.
We ain't about the dubs. We about the brand.
Oh, my brother says Mark Cuban is the greatest owner ever. Yeah, well.
Hey, Glenn,
who lied to you
drinking right now?
What you drinking?
We ain't done yet.
Drinking right now, bro.
To you,
Glenn, put down the Hennessy, sir.
Well, we know. Listen. Ask my basketball Yoda. We know for a decade that mother lover didn't spend no money on this team. He wasn't spending no money on this team.
No, that's incorrect. He spent money.
No, he wasn't spending no money on this team. He was not spending money. From 2014 to around 2021, he wasn't spending no money on this team. He wasn't spending nothing.
Kendrick, he overpaid people is what the problem is.
Who fault was that? Who fault was that? Who fault was that? Mr. They so underrated. Who fault was that? Mr. So underrated. They so underrated. It's so underrated. Yeah, okay. No, he didn't spend no money. He ain't spend no doggone money. He ain't spend no money. Yeah. That means he spent no money. He's the damn sure he spent the right way. Yeah, he's not going right.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, that makes all the sense. Tight bastard. That makes all the sense.
He gave Wesley Matthews $17 million talking about some loyalty money.
What? Yeah, and he gave him extra $2 million on top of that. What idiot does that? What idiot actually does that? He overpaid himself. He overpaid this. Wesley Matthews. Damn, I didn't know I was gonna get that much.
Got overpaid too. Chandler Parsons got overpaid too.
Gotcha.
Kristaps Porzingis got overpaid.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute, Kendrick. I need you to think about something. Kristaps Porzingis was the second player to get a max contract from Mark Cuban.
I believe it.
Dirk Nowitzki was one. Kristaps Porzingis was the
second. Tobias, think of this. He the second player to get a max contract, and the sucker didn't even get on the court and got all that money.
Right.
He ain't step a toenail on the basketball court.
Right, and Mark Cuban gave him a max contract.
Good grief. Yeah, we still paying for that one. With them, we know we still the Knicks a draft pick. Hopefully we give it up this year.
I thought we were fishing.
No, we got after this one we'll be done, but we still on this year, so we still paying for that one.
I think this was protected though. I think if we in the top, what's the name? We good.
Well, you won't be in the top, so just get it on out the way. Give him that pick. Thank God you got Kristaps Porzingis and Tim Hardaway Jr. We all know who won that trade,
bro. The Mavs gonna be lucky they got Kyrie, bro. I mean, like,
no.
seriously.
You know what the Mavs need to be lucky they got?
Who?
Freaking Nico Harrison. That's who they need to be lucky they got.
On the court though, but yes, you're right.
Yeah. No, you know what? No, you know they need to be lucky. I'll tell you what they need to be lucky about. That they need to be lucky from Tim Cato. That Tim Cato piece came out. That
my Tim Cato.
Thank you, Tim, man. When you put that piece out there, it all ended there, boy. Everything changed. That's what you be lucky about.
Cato's my friend, man. He actually likes us, man. Don't do Tim Cato like he actually likes us.
Shout out to Cato.
Tim, I love you too, man. I love you too. Man.
Tim broke up the Mavericks.
I said the best thing that ever happened to the Mavericks, boy. The best thing that happened to the Mavericks, Tim Cato.
I'll tell you who next breaking up the Mavericks.
And Mark Cuban said that's a lie. That's not true.
We know that was a lie when he said it was a lie. Come on now.
I'll tell you who next breaking up the Mavericks. Another Tim.
Mark Cuban. Oh my God, they hit all the Tims over there,
bro. From Tim McMahon to Tim Cato to Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh man, Tim Hardaway. Man, his daddy still be on TV talking, bro.
Okay, so yeah, y'all remember the other day? I asked y'all.
Yep, I watched him the other morning. That show sucks too.
I was like, bro,
listen,
when is his dad gonna sound off?
And his daddy up here going at people on Instagram about his son. Talking about they messaging me about my son, and so I'm getting back at him.
Your son is useful though. He's useful in this series, dude. Useful.
Yeah, man. He's not useful going down some stairs. That's all it is. Make sure you're not going down.
I'm sorry.
Flat.
I mean,
did you hear about that?
He's good for the regular season. He's good for the regular season play, barely. But golly, dude, when it counts, Tim Hardaway Jr. is nowhere to be seen or needed. We don't even need him, bro. And that's what superstars do. And good role players who don't just like jack up the basketball. I'm sorry, Tim Hardaway Jr., but your son is probably needed in Miami or somewhere else.
Rob ain't taking him. Pat Rob ain't taking him. He said, heck no. I got too many of them. Too many catch and shoot jump shooters that can't play defense on this team right now.
Houston don't need him. I mean, Golden State don't need him.
Well, hold on. We might be trying to get him for Clay.
So, the master trade Clay for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, in the sign.
On what planet is that going to happen?
Give it up what?
You actually think Golden State fit agree to that?
Well, it actually might be it actually would be a smart move for Golden State, seeing how
it'd be a smart move for you. You just want Klay Thompson here. Actually, it would not be a smart move.
No. Actually, it would be a smart move for them because
what way?
Because it would be a sign and trade. Okay, we only owe Tim Hardaway Jr. 16 mil.
You do know they're trying to win a championship also, right?
They not finna win no damn championship.
Well, you can tell them that, but that ain't how they thinking over there.
Okay, what was it? Charles Barkley who looked at the camera yesterday? Listen, guys. Golden State, it's over. You need to get rid of everybody, and that includes Steph Curry. You need to move on. You're not going to build a team in time to win with Steph Curry. Unless LeBron and Kevin Durant comes to Golden State.
So last time Charles Barkley said that, he looked in the mirror in 1996. He said that same speech. 1996.
Hey, Kendrick, for the last 7 years, Walt has tried to orchestrate some kind of move that would get one Clay.
What Clay Thompson?
And it appears that my GM gets everybody that he wants right now, so I don't have to worry about it now.
That
under
golden
the
fleece
regime, it would never happen, but now it's very possible under Nico Harrison.
Guess what? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Clay Thompson end up a Nick. He end up a Nick or Laker. He end up a Nick or Laker.
No, he wouldn't fit over there.
The Knicks gonna use them there.
Yeah, you would say he wouldn't fit over there because you think he fits on only place fits in Dallas.
He can't go to a fast running team. He's got to go to a team that plays slow.
All you gotta do is just get on the wing and just shoot threes.
Kendrick, do you see how fast they run it in what's the name in New York? He can't run that fast anymore.
I bet you can beat Jalen Brunson running the foot race.
Hey, you out your damn mind.
I am fat body Brunson. He can't beat fat body Brunson in the foot race.
Jalen Brunson is fast as fuck.
You crazy?
Nah,
there ain't Devin Harris out there. You act like he's Tyrese Maxey. That talking slow.
Yeah,
they quick.
Brunson's kind of thinking slow. He's thinking slow.
You see, you keep acting like he's some kind of athlete.
I ain't say he run a four flat, but he ain't.
Well, you still acting like he's one of the fastest guys in the NBA.
He is not that slow. He is not that slow. He's not that slow. He can get up. He can get up and down the court.
Okay.
With the basketball, but no.
Whatever you say.
The basketball, he's lightning fast. But other than that,
you talking like he's some kind of athlete or something. Maybe you got short arms and short legs. Wait, who he's beating down the court?
I mean, like with the ball in his hands, it's different because he got the referees on the side.
With the ball in his hands. Thank you, Vosh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He lethal with the ball in his hands. Yeah.
Sure. Most definitely. But he ain't blowing by guys like oh my God, he's blowing. I mean, he's blowing by me, so I got to stay 5 feet in front of him because he's gonna blow right past me. Come on now. He's crafty. He's crafty with the basketball. He knows great body angles, body position. You know how to get on the field.
That's what lefties do.
Yeah, listen. Back in his prime days, James Harden would blow by guys. Nobody would study him for a great athlete. He just knew angles and how to get on people's hips.
Just had good footwork.
That's what I'm saying. Jalen Brunson got good footwork. That don't mean you fast. That means you just got good footwork.
Lefties understand that. Like me being one, I mean, like we have to be crafty in this right-hand man's world. And so like it's a little bit different because our equator like turns the other way, and so we have to adjust and compromise and like pretty much slow the game up. We will look slow to a right man's game, right? But at the same time, we're also effective. So I developed the term. It's called methodical. I'm methodical. Jalen Brunson is methodical. People like that are methodical. We use method to get to the same rim that Kobe got to and MJ got to.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you a question, Towaz, before we head on out here. If Jalen Brunson wins a title with a championship before
oh god.
If Jalen Brunson turns around and wins a championship before the Dallas Mavericks do,
I'm gonna cry, bro. Hey, if Jalen Brunson wins a championship before the Dallas Mavericks,
look at that.
Oh my god, Dallas would never shut up.
Tobias would never shut up. Also, I'm sorry, but I probably would have to get a ticket.
I take that back.
Times Square because that's what the parade.
I wouldn't say they wouldn't shut up Vosh. They would still find some way to hate on him.
Dallas
would. They would find some way to hate on him.
How? I mean, what can you say?
Which would be worse?
They'll find some way to hate on him here in Dallas.
Well,
he only got it because of such and such, or he such and such.
Tomas, which would be worse? Tomas, which would be worse? If Jalen Brunson win a championship or Rick Carlisle wins a championship?
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt you. Hey, you know what's funny though?
Well, here's the thing. Rick Carlisle's not gonna really take any heat because Rick Carlisle left on his own fruition.
Nelly would take heat.
Yeah.
Nelly, he left because Nelly got fired, which he knew that a new GM was gonna come in and fire him anyway.
Yeah, only person hates Rick Carlisle is me and Coach Mose. Coach Mose hamstring still slow. I think he cut him on his way out the door.
Come on, man, don't do that.
I don't think he's good for this job. Hey, see y'all later.
All right, man. So we'll be back tomorrow night when the Mavs take on the Clippers for Game 6.
That's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Bring the energy tomorrow, AAC.
Good start, Mavericks. Good start, Mavericks, and good finish, and good all between.
All right, man. So until tomorrow night, keep your feet on the ground. Keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, we will see you around live tomorrow night when the Mavs take on the Clippers. Game 6 in the AAC.
Come on, Stars.
Stand up, Dallas. It's your time.
Come on, Stars. Yeah. Come on, Rangers and Cowboys. It's all